Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Good Morning Show with Candy Bryan. This is your place of faith in the morning. We are here live, 7:47. Yes, we're trying to get this video queued up. Thank you so much for waking up with us. I pray that something will be said today that will inspire and encourage you. This is a place of faith for a reason. It is What's on Your Mind Wednesday. So I would invite you, if you're tuning in today, to please either click the link in the comments and join me live on camera, or leave a comment and tell us what's on your mind. This is the Good Morning Show, What's on Your Mind Wednesday. We're going to let a few people climb out of bed, stretch, hit that play button, and join us live here right now. It is What's on Your Mind Wednesday. I want to say good morning to you. Who is tuning in, and where are you tuning in from? Let's get the watch party started as well. Good morning, good morning. Now, if you want to comment during the live, you simply can go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. StreamYard.com/Facebook, and you will be able to comment live. So who is watching? I want to say good morning. Hey, Elisa, good morning, good morning. Hey, Nancy, good morning. Allison is watching. I see you guys joining in here from my cell phone. If you want to comment during the live, simply go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, and there's a little opt-in button. You have to opt in. And once you opt in, you can join live. I'm so grateful for you guys to be tuning in and waking up early morning. You know, the stay-at-home order for many of us is giving us reason to actually sleep in. I know some moms out there, like, I still don't sleep in. There's no way as a mom, especially a mom with young kids, that you can sleep in. But, you know, for the most part, a lot of us have taken this time to really reflect, being home with family. Some of us are taking advantage of sleeping in, but it is What's on Your Mind Wednesday. So I would love to hear from you. What are some topics you want to talk about, some things that are on your heart? And also, if you are on the post that I have for this live show, in the post is a link to join live on camera if you have something to say and you are camera ready. There's always a disclaimer, no profanity, no hate speech, but it is all love here with the Good Morning Show family. And I just wanted to start the broadcast today with something that really inspired me and was on my mind. And it's the brilliance of this young lady. And some of you have seen this. If you've seen this young lady skating, and I believe this is in the streets of DC, then let me know, post a comment. But this is the Good Morning Show. We're going to go here and watch this young powerhouse.
You're broken down and tired. You're living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter. But I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Ooh, mountains, we gon' walk it out, and ooh, mountains. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Ooh, mountains, mountains, bring it to his feet. Move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. That we have each other, and for that we have each other, and we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, I like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love that video. I know that many of you probably have already seen the Skate Kid, and I certainly did reach out to her people, and I said I would love to have her on the show, and so I'm waiting to hopefully hear back. And I want to say good morning to you. Thank you for tuning in to the Good Morning Show with Candy Bryan. We were just watching a beautiful piece, skate piece to the song Rise Up. It absolutely amazing talent of this young woman. And I think what's amazing is she was interviewed by, I want to say it was Good Morning America or one of the shows. And it was Gail King, Oprah's bestie. And Gail was talking to the young lady, and she's like, we love that you're skating. And the little girl, I think she's, I want to say she's 9, says, each of us has to do what we're called to do to make the world a little bit of a better place. That from the mouth of babes, that made me cry too, Sandra. Oh my gosh. I know. I was like, I've seen this video twice now, and I was like this morning just tearing up because it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful that she wanted to make a statement. She danced across the I want to say Black Lives Matter, right? Black Lives Matter is painted all across that major intersection in DC. And anyway, so like I've said, I've reached out to her people, and her people are her parents. Basically, she's the Skate Kid on Instagram. Go follow her. Her whole page is just inspirational. She's only 9. And for her to do this, it was absolutely stunning. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Good Morning Show. I hope that started your morning with a little bit of encouragement. And as this young lady said, if we are all functioning in our gifting and in our purpose, we can do something to impact the earth. So I just got off of my prayer call with my prayer warriors. I want to say good morning to you ladies Anna's one of them. Anna from Jersey. Jersey girls in the house, Anna. Jersey girls are in the house. Sandra, yes, I'm still got tears in my eyes, girl, is also on our call. I want to say good morning to you. If you're tuning in this morning, it is the Good Morning Show, your place of faith in the morning. We want to start your morning with encouragement. We want to be a safe space for you to come and have a conversation. Today is What's on Your Mind Wednesday. So this is all about you. What's on your hearts and your minds this morning? Put a comment out there. Share something that's either maybe something positive or something that has been a challenge or something that you're seeing. It could be in the media, what's happening in our country, whatever it is, what's on your mind Wednesday. Not only that, but there is a link. And I like to do this because I like to have people come on camera. If you are brave enough this morning and you are somewhat decent, at least with clothes on, not pajamas, and you want to click the link in the post for this live broadcast, you can actually come on the camera live and talk about something that's on your heart or something to encourage someone this morning. We are here all about being a place of encouragement and hope. And right now we need that in our country more than ever. And I'm so excited that young people are taking it upon themselves to get out and march, get out and speak, get out and skate, and make an impact on someone's life. She certainly made an impact on our lives today. So I want to talk a little bit about the call that I just got off this morning was about purpose. And the ladies know what I'm talking about. It was one of those conversations that really makes you pause. What is your purpose? That's what's on my mind is, you know, not necessarily that I'm so bogged down that I can't move forward. Like I'm not paralyzed with the thought of what's my purpose? What's my purpose? It's more like, well, what else does God have in store for me? What else does he have me to do? Because there's multiple layers of purposes and things that we could be doing, not only to bring about change in our neighborhoods and change in our families even, but just to be an influence in the earth. And I think, oh, hey, good morning, Socrates. Good morning, Allison. Hey, if you guys are saying good morning and I can't see you, it's only because you have to go to StreamYard.com. StreamYard.com. It's actually right on the post that I made for this live, and hit /Facebook. StreamYard.com/Facebook. It's going to be a little opt-in button. And the opt-in button will allow you to comment here on the live broadcast. But I want to thank all of you for tuning in. Rocky is watching us. Servola, Allison, Socrates, thank you so much. I'd love to see your comments here on this live broadcast screen that I'm looking at. So talk to me this morning, you guys. What is on your mind as we're talking about kicking it off with purpose? And so, you know, I looked up the definition for purpose and I wrote it down, and it says the reason for which something is created. And one of my favorite scriptures that it's just a scripture that I cling to because, you know, I really believe that God's word is enough. No matter what we're going through, no matter what we're facing, there are some who would believe that, we can't just pray, we can't just read our word. Sometimes that is exactly what we need to do. We need to stop toiling and working and pushing and just sit quietly and hear from heaven, hear the strategies that God has for us. So I always have my journal, right? It's Jeremiah 29:11. The camera's backwards, so sorry, I got to figure out which way to turn. And this version of this verse says, I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. It's something that something about when God declares something over you, it is that, and that is it. Nothing else added to it. Don't try to reason it. Don't try to add to it. If he declares something, it is what it is. He said, I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. The not to harm you piece is very interesting because a lot of us, have had experiences where we've been angry at God. We've been angry at God. We've been wondering, why did you allow this to happen? Why did this happen in my life? Good morning. Hey, Lamont. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, there's everyone. Now I can see your comments. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for going to StreamYard.com/Facebook so you can join in and comment live here on the air. But, you know, a lot of us have done the blame game with God, and I'm telling you, when he declares something and God establishes something over your life or in his word, it is what it is. And there's only doubts and fears and enemy that brings those into our minds that cause us to believe something different. But if he says, I have plans for you this morning, I want you to know that this is what's on my mind, that so many of us don't really know how valuable we are, don't really know the power and the dominion and the authority that we have as people of God. And God says that I have plans for you. You might be walking in those plans right now. You might be living out those plans right now. And he says, I have plans to prosper you and not to harm you. I think it's very interesting that he has to remind us he's a God who loves us. Some of us can't really truly say the word father without it also coming with a lot of pain, because we've only known the pain from an earthly father standpoint, right? But he is God. And he loves you and he has plans, and he has to remind us, I don't have plans to harm you. That thing that harmed you was not from me. I have plans that are going to prosper you and to give you a hope and a future. And so that is all wrapped up in your purpose. And this morning, as what's on my mind is operating in purpose and wanting to see all my friends and the Good Morning Show family listeners operating in theirs and at different seasons of life. I love what Sandra talked about this. Different seasons and different moments in our lives, that purpose can be different. The purpose today for Shanae, who's an amazing writer, can be to come on this broadcast and comment and share something that will impact and shift someone's whole life. And by impacting and shifting that one person's life, you might be impacting and shifting a generation. So I want you to know this morning the weight of the purpose that God has called you to. It is weighty. It is not light. And every moment, every day you wake up is a chance to live in that space of, man, God, I would want to fulfill your purpose. Now, the grander scheme things, maybe, I'm called to, go on mission trips and travel around the world and impact lives across the earth. Now, that's a big picture purpose. But the everyday purpose, the helping people in need right in your own family purpose, that's just as weighty, that's just as heavy. So I want to see what is on your mind, everyone. Good Morning Show family this morning. Talk to me about what's on your mind. You can even comment and add to this discussion on purpose. So, she said she can only listen today. Shanae, we want to hear from you. Write something out. It's okay. Good morning, Escarlin. Good morning. You guys see I'm fanning myself because I don't have my fan. Hey, Jordan, can you see if my fan is in my purse here? Gotta come ready. I gotta come ready with the fan because you guys know I'm a sweater. All right. Escarlin, she said she believes as long as you are acknowledging God and talking to him, whether you're happy, sad, mad, God can handle it. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Thank you so much. My production assistant has delivered the fan. Thank you, Jordan. Oh, God. Thank God. Thank you, baby. Thank God for her. And she says, and he wants us to continue to come to him. Oh, that's so good, Escarlin. Absolutely. No matter what it is. He's not surprised by it, right? He's not surprised by it. Good morning, Mr. TJ. Thank you for having me on your show last night. It was a discussion with candidate for state attorney, Monique Worrell. And he was talking about not only Black on Black crime, but also changing the narrative and what can we do as a community to make change happen. And I love the show. Monique is on fire. She's just absolutely amazing. I can't wait till we do an event, hopefully coming up in the near future in Osceola County, to help people who are putting themselves out there to run for positions, knowing they're going to be attacked, knowing it's going to be a hard race. They're running a marathon, and just seeing Monique yesterday, and I'm cheering her on. Keep going. We're supporting you. Let's get out and support Monique Worrell. If you don't know much about her, just go to MoniqueForStateAttorney.com, and we'll probably have her on the show again before voting time. So TJ, thank you for that, and thank you for what you're doing in the community. I know you had a successful, peaceful march in Sanford. That's Shanae's territory, Sanford. And so congratulations on your march. All right, Shanae, Purpose is found in the thing you talk about every day. Okay, Shanae was on fire this morning. Tell me what's on your mind, Shanae. Thank you for writing. All right, listen, I have never heard this 3-point breakdown. It's 3, right? 4-point breakdown. If you are watching this morning, I want to tell you something. Don't tune out. Don't go somewhere else. Don't drop, because you're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose. We're talking about whatever's on our mind, but today we're talking about purpose. Because some of us are even operating in something. We're doing something that we love, but is it purposeful? I heard Sandra say today, Sandra's part of the Friday squad. Sandra says, sometimes we have to get things out of our life that are not serving God's purpose, that are not truly serving his purpose. We might be involved in some things that are serving our own purpose. We might be doing some things that are okay or that are fun or whatever, but it's not truly serving God's purpose. And only what we do for him will last and make it an everlasting impact. So we're going to go through these 4 points with Shanae. She's a brilliant writer and spiritual life coach. We love you, Shanae. Thank you for being a part of the show. We're talking about purpose. She says, number 1, purpose is found in the thing you talk about every day. So if you're sitting here and you're coming onto the broadcast, welcome to the Good Morning Show. Be inspired this morning, but you're saying, I really thought I was in my purpose. I felt like I was walking in my purpose, but as of today, I'm not really sure what my purpose is. These are 4 points that might lead you and guide you towards purpose. Number 1, your purpose can be found in something that you talk about all the time, something you talk about every day. I know when I get on the phone with Shanae or Sandra, we're talking about, where we are in faith, where we are in God, what's going on. And our hearts and our actions line up with what it is that we're talking about, because we want to continue to help people and encourage people. So that's what we're doing. Number 2, the thing you would do every day for free. Put a comment out here, you guys. What would you do every day for free? I want to hear this. This is good. When you said this out loud, Shanae, I was like, this is so good. All right. So tell me in the comments right now, what is something you would do every day for free because you love it so much? And I would be so bold as to say, that's probably part of your purpose. Rocky, that's a good topic too. Okay, we'll get there. All right. What's the thing you would do every day for free? Let's see who's bold enough to put it out there. And if it's a service, I'm sorry. This is not saying that you will charge nothing for your services. This is just saying that you would do it for free, even if no one was paying you. I love that. That has to be tied to purpose, because what are you going to do every day for free? Well, I'm not getting paid to sit here every morning and come on live for free. It's something that I love. I know sponsors will come. I know the studio will come. I know all of those things will come. I've already seen the live studio audience. I've already seen the setup for the Good Morning Show. I told someone the other day, someone asked me, Candy, what is it that you really want to do? And I'm like, I'm on live every morning. I'm doing what I want to do. But they asked me again, what is it that you really want? Say it out loud. And I said, I don't want to say it out loud. I was like, yeah, I want to be the Christian Oprah. I want to be the Christian Oprah. And the more I said it, I was like, I want to be the faith-based Oprah. Of course, I want to have a whole media empire that would be amazing, that is impacting the world for good and for God. But when I say that, I just think there's so many facets to what Oprah does. She's got her show, she's got the magazine, she's got the channel. And I thought, I got to say it out loud, because obviously there's a little bit of fear that is associated with dreaming that big. But I'm going to dream, and you guys are going to help me dream too. I want to be the faith-based Oprah. I've said it now on broadcast stream. Oh, Shanae, you challenged me. I'm thinking I'm challenging everybody else. You're challenging me this morning. Number 3, the thing that agitates you for not being done right, or if it's done inappropriately. So what is that thing that it is the pet peeve? If it's not done right, you just can't function. It's the thing that has to be done perfect. I could see like someone going to a wedding, Shanae, and the wedding is, some things are off. And it's just irritating that person the whole wedding, the whole ceremony, until the point where they have to, they get up and finally leave. That person probably could do a good job at wedding planning if they have all these ideas and everything. Oh, Mandy says cleaning. Is cleaning the thing that you would do every day for free, Mandy? That's pretty awesome. I think you've got a business already. You probably have about 20 clients on this live broadcast right now. That's awesome. The thing that is agitates you if it's not done right. I love number 3. And then number 4, How to find your purpose. If you are just joining, we have 4 indicators. Thank you, Shanae, to providing these 4 indicators or guides that can lead you towards what is your purpose. What are you called to do? Number 4 says this indicator that you are called. Oh, that's an indicator that you called to change it. That's part of number 3. All right, number 4, the thing that people call on you most to do most. The thing that people call on you to do the most. What is it that people call you for? Some people on here would say, people call me all the time for advice. I'm the one that people run to when they're crying, when something's happened in their relationship and my girlfriends want to talk, they all come to me. Other people would say, if it's something technical, everyone calls me. So what is the thing that people call on you to do the most? Some of you, it's if there's something going down, your friends are calling you to pray. That's part of your purpose. It's a beautiful part of your purpose. All right, so let's get into some actual responses, Shanae. Let's do that. I feel like you're my co-host today, Shanae, even though you're just listening. We're going to have you on with me on the show so we can actually do this together. All right, let's go to some comments. And, Takia. Hey, Takia. Yes, you are a fashion powerhouse. Yes, you are. She's got her modeling company, her fashion business. She would do it every day for free. Absolutely, she would. And fortunately, though, we know that people are going to pay you for your great fashions. That is good. What would Rocky do every day for free? Read God's word to people and sing. Woo! So, Rocky, I'm so happy you said that. It's 8:13. We got about 4 minutes with each other for the month of July. I think we're going to do finance and business and wealth and everything in August. But in July, I really felt in my heart that right now we all need to come to a place of healing. And I want to start a series that is called How Worship Can Heal a Nation. I've got some worshipers that are going to just be mind blowing. So hopefully, Raquel. Did I call you Rocky? I'm sorry, Raquel. You will be a part of that July worship extravaganza. It's going to be absolutely amazing. But yes, I see you would do that for free. And so many of us would pay to come see you sing, by the way. Sandra, ooh, you love to educate. Yes, you do. Every time I need advice about money or real estate or relationships or whatever, I call Sandra. And you educate me. You do. That's good. I didn't even think about that. Fight for you know what, Allison, you're about to make me throw my mic. Fight for unborn babies. Yes, Allison Hill. And I bet that's something where I don't know if you're volunteering for an organization that is supporting pro-life or what you're doing to get involved in that. But if this is something that breaks your heart and you're just so mad about it and you lose sleep over it, I'm sure that is part of your purpose. Continue that fight. We need it. The babies need you. I love that. Vision board, speak it. Oh, that's so good. All right. So what else? Did you tell someone that I'm a Christian Oprah? Well, you know what? Speak that thing into existence, Anna. And one day we'll all be sitting here in a studio together. And I'll say, remember the day that we were on StreamYard? Good morning, show family. And I've even heard, it's funny because when you are visualizing your part of your purpose, I say, do the visuals. I know that my good friend Socrates Cassandra might be watching this morning, and they have turned what started out as a one office business into multiple offices. They are the top performing franchise in this business, in this whole franchise that they're a part of. And I'm sure they visualized where they were going to be when they left corporate America, which can be very scary to go leave corporate America and be out on your own. But kudos to Socrates, and Cassandra was my guest on the show yesterday, for now building their businesses. They have several businesses, and now they're doing passion projects. I love that name, passion projects. They're doing things that are just give backs. So they have a scholarship. We'll put the link back on my page, but the link is in the live from yesterday, where they're giving $2,000 scholarships now because they have been successful in business, and they can take time now to do the things that are just truly giving just giving back to the community. I love that. So they have visualized themselves doing that. I am visualizing myself in the studio. Christian Oprah. I love that. All right. So Mandy, you said you love to clean. Look, everybody contact Mandy and pay her. She's not going to do this for free. She said she would do it for free, but we would love to support your business, Mandy. You're going to have to put your contact in the comments. If anybody needs cleaning, Mandy's your girl. She's gifted at it. I think that's awesome. Oh, that irritates you. Doesn't that irritate you, Allison? Hearing the word of God being talked about and misused, misquoted, taken out of context. Oh, that gets under my skin, Allison. That was a good one. That was a good one. But we know truly, Mandy, in a joking fashion, we don't know if you really do want to start a cleaning business, but what you do is absolutely amazing. Mandy is a domestic violence advocate, and we're going to have that on the show very soon, Mandy. So you and I will talk and we will get that scheduled, because you're absolutely amazing. And we thank you for your organization helping women and survivors of domestic violence. Yeah, Sandra. Woo, you guys are on fire this morning. I love all the comments. You are my gal. You are my gal. So you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to do this. This is so amazing. Totally unrelated. Escarlin says, I can't believe we've been talking for 28 minutes. And the funny thing is I'm doing the talking, you guys are doing the typing. But it feels like a real conversation, right? Well, I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer this morning. In the month of July, we're going to have an amazing series, How Worship Can Heal Our Land. And it'll be a mixture of prayer and worship. But we're going to have worshipers come on. Jeannie Ortega Law was my guest. If you haven't seen her broadcast, go back and watch the replay of Jeannie. She sang at the end of the broadcast. She sang, and it was amazing. And we love you, Jeannie. Thank you so much for that. And she's got a support call. Okay, Mandy, if you can put your information in all the comments so people can find it. Survivors of Domestic Violence. She is an advocate and has an organization. So please share that so we know where to go. All right, here we go. So for the rest of the week, on Friday, we have a very special Friday Squad show. So please tell someone. We hope that you can tune in and laugh a little bit with us and send off one of our Friday Squad members, Kristen Rogers. She's been a close friend to many of us, and she's a health coach, but she's going on a world travel. And as she travels the world, she's going to take the Good Morning Show with her. So I know that my friend Jessica says all the time, the show's going to go global, Candy. The show's going to be global. And well, yes, it will. We have our first live correspondent going around the world, taking us on her journey. I believe she's going to Africa. She's going to Europe. She's just going to so many countries. And so we're going to be doing a send off with Kristen Rogers, part of the Friday Squad on Friday. All right. What is the last bit of information? Yes, your organization is called Lotus. First of all, beautiful name. Let our testimony underline strength. It's a domestic violence group. Kudos to you. Can we get some hand clap emojis for Mandy and her group and all that she's doing? Well, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning into What's on Your Mind Wednesday. If you could, would all of you put a comment in here about your business? What is your business? What do you do? I'm sure that business is on your mind, so it's perfectly fine. Let's do that for What's on Your Mind Wednesday. Plug your website, plug your business or service. Go ahead and type it out. Put it in the comments so people can go in and listen to it. And tomorrow we'll be back with some more inspiration. Tomorrow, Thursday, we're going to do some inspirational videos like the one this morning from the young lady, the skate kid. And we're going to have a conversation to continue what we have today, because this is absolutely beautiful. But please go put your business, your website, your services in the comments. Tell someone what you do, and let's come back tomorrow and have a great conversation. We need to shout out your business, and we might just do that for Thursday. Thank you guys for being a part of the show. If you have not subscribed, go to candybryan.com today. Check out the podcast. If you're cleaning today, Mandy, if you're cleaning, listen to the podcast while you're working. Listen to the podcast while you're on the road. It's heard on iTunes. It's the Good Morning Show podcast on iTunes or wherever podcasts are played. And I've had the podcast for about 3 years. There are some interviews on there that are absolutely mind-blowing. So go subscribe today to the podcast if you're on iTunes, or go out to wherever a podcast are played, the Good Morning Show podcast. Thank you all for tuning in and being my guests today. You all are my guests. I love this. Plug your business, plug your service in the comments. Until next time, you guys, have a great day and be blessed. Stay in faith.